And if you are an Asian person that doesn't eat seafood, then let's meet so that I cannot have that anymore. Like, what do you want from me? Like, yeah, obviously that's there. But in Africa, they don't really have food allergies. And in the Middle East, it says... That's what it says, actually.
I like to care, but I don't know. Your words can't shake my bones, though. I'm stronger than you know. Your fire can't melt my soul, no.
Do a little chatting.
Yep.
Piss a few people off. A lot more than a few, probably. Everyone.
We're going to piss a lot of people off. But I think we're going to also make a lot of people happy because we're going to say what they want to say, what they're thinking. We're going to say the quiet part out loud.
If you don't find something to relate to, like, get out of here.
Get out.
Look right in the eyes. Get out.
Out.
I'm just kidding.
In the shadows, I found my light. In the chaos, I found my fight.
We're excited to announce that we're partnering with GhostBed. Their mattresses are crazy comfortable and super cool, literally, thanks to their patented cooling technology. And they ship right to your door. If you're ready to level up your sleep,
head on over to ghostbed.com/unfiltered for 10% off their already insanely low prices.
Scary low.
Hey guys, we're excited to announce that we're partnering up with Tasty Gains. They have pre-workout and creatine gummies, which makes it super convenient to get it in a tasty, easy dose. So they are going to be coming out with a woman's line. So stay tuned for that and check them out at tastygains.com. No, but you know what sucks? So you know how cute this is and pretty? Mm-hmm. Literally, I'm pretty sure it melts ice. Like it literally not. He moved your mic too because he said it was like covering your whole face.
Oh, okay, perf.
So
that's fine.
You know how it's pretty.
Yeah.
Not all that glitters
Is gold.
is gold,
but it matches your glasses.
Literally,
So
I
cute.
shit you not. Like I said, I think it has like heat in it or something because I'm like this melts faster than like a cup.
That's great.
Like a
well,
fucking
this
plastic
one,
cup.
like there's still ice in here, and that's from like 3:00.
Oh yeah, the Stanley days.
Mm-hmm.
Days.
I'm like, I feel like I could put this in a fire and then sip it.
Right.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks because this was like $40-something.
Yeah, that does suck. It should.
I mean, she gets 50% off, so I don't feel
okay, so
as
that's not as
awful
bad,
about
but,
it, but
yeah, but even
I'd be
still,
pretty upset if it was $40.
I understand. Oh, I did nails too.
Oh, cute.
These nails.
Okay.
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 Let's get into it. Okay.
Let's get into it.
Hello. Welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered and Unfazed. I'm your host, Tessa.
I'm Heather.
Yeah, and
yeah, I like always going, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this might be like a slightly lower energy episode.
Yeah, it's, does anybody else feel like the last couple weeks, I don't even think about like news-wise, just the aura of the world
it's been draining.
I'm drained.
Like,
I've heard it from other people too. They're like, I have something like I felt like a darkness.
Yeah.
Almost like even a little depressed.
Yeah.
Like
yes.
Yeah.
I'm also
on
my period.
Yeah, but what does that mean? Because a lot of other people feel it.
Okay. So, I believe in like energy. Energy. I very much believe in energy manipulation and those kind of things, right? So I feel like, oh my gosh, not already talking about demons right off the bat. 10 seconds in.
10 seconds in.
10 seconds in. Dang, I thought I'd make it further. But I think that this country is currently
We're under attack.
And I do think
it's a spiritual warfare.
No, it's definitely like
if you don't believe that at this point.
If you don't believe then you're just closing your eyes. Just open your eyes. Yeah. Funny. Okay, let me tell this, and then I have a thing to say that I saw. But so I literally think that the Epstein denial, right? Obviously, everyone in power knew that was going to create a huge surge of energy.
Right.
People are going to get riled up. People are going to get angry. People are furious. People are like, how could you protect these pedophiles? All of this stuff. And they need this energy to like further their agenda.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely like one of those things. And it seems like kind of scary.
It is scary. And it's kind of like how they want to dismantle the image of man.
Right.
They want men to be weak. They
Right.
want men to, they want the
Well,
family
that's
unit
exactly
to be
what
weak.
has happened,
They
and
want
it's-
women to be weak.
Yeah.
So that weakens everybody.
Right.
And notice how other things are now, like in our last caption, I put, this is going to disappear as fast as the Diddy trial did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because nobody's talking about the Diddy trial.
Where the fuck did that go?
No, literally, people were like, "Oh, yeah, Diddy's not guilty." Anyways,
Moving on. Epstein.
we're not going to release the Epstein files,
Texas
and so
is flooded. Anyways, moving on.
Right.
Epstein.
It's like-
there was a ceasefire and war going on not that long ago. Anyways, Epstein, like everything that's been discussed in the last couple weeks
Right.
has just like halted,
literally, it's just like
disappeared.
I'm like,
Disappeared.
and you want me to believe that the government isn't controlling social media? Be so for real. Like, I know that's like a big like, oh, what do you mean the government? Blah 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 blah. Meta has continuously admitted to censoring, to this, to that. I was like, so absolutely, I think they're in control. Like, there's a whole, like, not to bring up
course.
Joe Rogan again, but like, he's one of the only people that I know that
Come on,
fact
notice us, Joe Rogan.
No,
even
for
though
real.
I don't agree with everything you say
I don't
either.
agree with everything
but
he says, but like, I thought Fear Factor was pretty cool.
yeah.
You know,
the only thing, good.
it's
for
just
him
like a
finding
lot of
God,
things. Yeah.
allegedly.
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't know,
that's what
I'm
I
not
mean.
sold.
I think post that Joe Rogan, I'm more apt to listen to.
Yeah.
Like pre, I'm not as, because it's like,
I'm not even sure if I'm convinced on that or if it's like an angle.
right. But
Like,
the
well,
thing
look
about
at
it
me
is,
now. I'm
like,
doing
I'm
this.
doing
Not
this.
saying that
I'm
you
like,
can't do that because
no,
I
you
changed
can.
too. But
well,
it just
exactly.
doesn't. I don't know. There's something that doesn't seem.
That's
genuine.
the other thing that I wanted to bring up. Like earlier today, I saw a video that was like, I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was a guy named Cody, but he was talking to Logan Paul. So
Lord.
last year, I'm pretty sure I think it was about last year. So basically, they were on a podcast together. Like, this guy named Cody came onto Logan's podcast in last like June, and they were having a conversation about Jesus or whatever. Like, blah 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 blah. Like, and the guy was like, "You're not finding Jesus because you don't want to find him. Like, you're not seeing him because you don't want to see him." And then Logan goes, "Okay, fine. I want to see him. Then I want him to present himself. I want this to happen."
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. And the guy was like, you need to know what you're asking for, because he's not going to present himself in the way that you want, and it's not always going to be in the way that you think is good for your life. Like, he could present himself as you being in a coma.
Right.
And that is how you find God. And then literally it like flashes to another clip, and it's in December of the same year. And Logan Paul is literally crying because he was like, "I had no idea what I was asking for, but I need to apologize for everything I said to you.
That gives me
like, I've
chills.
seen God. Like, I know that you were
Like,
telling the truth."
actual,
No,
like, hair
literally,
standing up.
like,
I wish the camera could see that.
no, actually. And so it's just one of those things where I'm like, like, to me, because sometimes people, especially like people that have known me in the past, like since I've lived in Florida, I've definitely, because I was really, really church hurt when I came here. And like, I just had a lot of people in the church, like, you know, just really do me dirty.
Yeah.
And like, you know,
Which is not uncommon.
And it's not
We're not
uncommon, and it happens all the
against
time.
admitting
Like,
that.
exactly. And I never turned my back from God, but I did turn my back from going to church. And like, you know, I kind of disguised my speech a little bit. Instead of saying like God, I would say like the universe, or like, you know, stuff like that.
I feel like you have to go through that.
You do have to go through that.
I went through that
And-
too.
and-
I did a whole universe
yeah.
phase.
Well, mine wasn't because I believed in the universe. It was because I wanted people to ask me what I was talking about. And so that way it opens up a door for me to be able to talk about what I really believe, instead of like, I'm like, well, you know, energy in the universe and like everything is like divinely connected and, you know, creator. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, I'm referring to God.
See, I went through a thing the opposite of that, where I was deep in the crystals and the universe, and I at the time it's what I needed. At the time it helped me.
Right.
Because like you said, it was disguised.
I do think God
as
meets you where you
helping
are.
me.
Yeah.
Then one day, I'm not
100%.
even kidding you, I think I was like on the phone or FaceTiming Tyler, and I was like outside on my patio on my deck where I lived, and I was like, wait, I don't know if I said it to him or I said it to my therapist. I was like, but God is the universe. Like, I was like, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But in different ways. Like, then, you know, the crystal thing, like, I steered away from that. And I even did like a medium thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I spoke to a medium.
Mediums
and like,
scare me a little bit.
yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
I knew like people would tell me like, be careful with that and stuff. But
Well,
I
yeah,
was like,
because
no,
it's necromancy.
but yeah. And that medium actually is an atheist and openly speaks on that, and how she says that a religion was created by man to instill fear, and there's no hell. There's
Yeah.
only the other side, and everybody goes to the same place no matter what kind of person you were.
Yeah.
And so in my head, I was like, now you have to remember, I was dealing with somebody who just killed themselves.
Right,
So I was
yeah.
like, oh, okay, that's better.
Yeah, that
than,
makes sense. Yeah. It's like, oh, everybody.
That's such a hard thing to say
No,
for people
it
listening.
is.
Sorry, but then
No, it is.
it's believed that he
right.
could be.
Right. Where there could be heaven or there could be hell.
And,
you know?
yeah. And like I said, when I say people listening, if there's people that are like,
Yeah.
you know, close with him or know him, like
Right.
I'm sure they don't want to envision him.
You know,
in
not.
hell, but
yeah, exactly. But like, that's the thing.
I'm going
Like,
to keep that to myself.
for me, I think that, not that I don't think hell is real. I just think that it's really hard to actually go to hell. Like, you just have so many opportunities to find redemption.
Correct.
You know?
But it is hard. But
Yeah.
I think the people that think they want to go there.
Right. I think
That's
you do have
different.
to
Like,
choose it.
So last night, for 2 nights, it took us 2 nights because we're old and it takes us 2 nights to watch a movie.
Yeah.
And you know how I am with movies. Tyler's not as much of an extremist as I am when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah.
But I do believe that movies have like,
Oh, I
things
can't
and
watch-
portals.
I can't watch
You don't even
any
wanna know.
demonic movie. I
We
can't.
watched The Devil's Advocate.
Okay. Throwback.
I'm not
Sorry.
even kidding. I throw back,
Yeah.
but I'm not even kidding you. In my head, I probably said, I rebuke in the name of Jesus like 20 times.
Well, yeah.
I was like, because it made me actually feel uncomfortable,
Yeah.
where before it was just a movie.
Right.
And I was like, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
This, because I feel like it's real.
Well, yeah. Well, it's because that's
Like him walking amongst us,
Right.
and like it literally makes me feel physically
Icky.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And like watching that, I was like, this is so great. And obviously he's like the most sexual fucking person.
Yeah,
And like,
of course.
look at how much sexual shit's going on right now in the world. And
right.
it's like,
our
I'm
countries
just like,
are run on
are
sex
we
trafficking.
really not believing the devil's part of this?
Obviously,
Or-
obviously. That's the thing that it's like, there's, so let's say you don't have any beliefs at all whatsoever. Let's say you're agnostic, atheist, whatever.
Yeah.
The guidelines that are laid out in the Bible and I'm not even going to say rules, because they're not rules, they're guidelines.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you should live your life this way, and if you don't, there's consequences, but that's not God putting consequences on you. It's the consequence of your own actions. That's what it is. So if you are
Free will.
sexually immoral, if you are, going around and sleeping with all these people, you're going to have severe mental health issues. You're going to have attachment issues. You're going to be insecure. You're going to think that, oh, my worth is tied to my body and what I can give to people. And like, there's a reason why God says don't have sex before marriage. And it's not because he doesn't want you to have fun. Like, sex is fun. It's great. I personally, 10 out of 10,
Right.
However,
But that was us that made it that way. It was supposed to be for
right.
reproducing. And,
Right.
Well,
and also I do think
Intimacy
that
between
God
husband and
also,
wife.
for pleasure.
Right.
Yeah. So I definitely do
but
think it was
between
that.
husband and wife, not
Right.
between 2,000 men.
Oh my God. No, literally.
On film.
And the thing about it is, it's because the thing that people are trying. Okay, so when you're intimate with a partner that you love, like, that is the missing piece. That's why people go from partner to partner to partner to partner to partner. They're like,
Yeah.
what is missing? What is missing? What is missing? The love.
Yeah.
Like, that's the part that's missing. That's why you're not being fully satisfied. That's why you consistently have to find a new supply. That's why all these things, because you're missing the key detail that is what sex was created for. And it's to strengthen a bond between, your partner and yourself.
Yes.
Like, that is what sex is for. It's not for, oh my gosh, I'm trying to get over my boyfriend, so I'm going to go sleep with this guy. Like, for what? Ew.
Like, who decided to do that one day? It's like
No, that's what I mean. And like,
the
yeah,
devil.
like, literally,
Like, the
I'm
devil
like-
is the most sexual being.
yeah.
Like, the fact that you can connect those two. Like, how does that not make anyone think?
Right.
Like, watching that movie last night, I had not seen it. Like you said, it's like way throwback, right? I hadn't seen it in a long time. So
Yeah.
it obviously made me think.
Right.
And when he's literally at the end, when he's like, you have free will.
Right. You can do
You
whatever
make a
you-
choice.
Yeah.
And when he shoots himself in the head,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. I was like,
Oh my God, that's
like,
traumatizing for you. Like,
well, yeah, aside from that, I mean, you know, I get triggered sometimes, but also I think not as much as people think. It is
Yeah.
triggering. It,
Yeah,
don't get
I
me
mean,
wrong, especially
if you
when
were
you see
sad,
it in a movie
if you
slow
were like
motion.
in
Like,
if you were in like a
yeah,
a
like
moment
it triggers
and then you
me
saw it
in that
yeah.
exact moment, but I know how to work through that real quick to where I'm like back in the moment. Let's put it that way. Cause I think people that haven't healed or like done that work,
Right.
really, I'm talking like hardcore work
Yeah.
in the brain.
Yeah, it's
You probably would get stuck in that and have a
Right.
PTSD moment.
Yeah.
But I see it. I get a moment and it's not like a freak out moment, but I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I've seen that before type
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
Like I can
Yeah.
relate to that moment.
Yeah.
And then quickly go, okay, I'm watching a movie. Like I
Right.
get back, I come back.
Right.
I come up and then come back real quick. Real
Right.
quick. I'm talking like seconds.
yeah.
So, you know, speaking of,
Yeah.
do the work. Do the work. If you've gone through something traumatic,
Right.
do the fucking work. But then, you know, it shows him wake up and it's like because he did that, it's like he got to start over and choose a different path. And that's when he's like, I'm not going to represent this guy that's diddling children
Yeah.
and
Right.
jerking off while the little girl's describing what he did to her.
Yeah.
And then, of course, what happens? The guy that's like talking to him shapeshifts back into the devil. And I'm like, oh my God, you can't get away from it, but you can.
Yeah.
It's like
'Cause
that's
you
the
do
whole
have free
point.
will.
Like you can.
Yeah.
So like now the choices he makes,
Right.
not because people tend to get angry, even with the floods. I saw a lot of comments of what kind of God would
Right.
allow
Right.
children
Right.
to, and you know, that is a question that
Yeah.
can be asked. And it's like, wow, how could this happen? How could he allow this? But it's not so much that he allowed it, it's that that's where they were at that time,
Right.
and it's not their parents' fault, but you know, they put them in camp and then the camp
Right.
happened to be at that time. Like it's not that he
No, it's not like
allowed
God's
this or
like,
made it happen.
Oh, we're gonna make a flood happen and kill these kids. No,
Yeah.
it's like that. That is, I think that's the biggest misconception when it comes to God and like having a relationship with God
Right.
and anything like that. The number one thing is once you see, you can't unsee.
yeah.
So you can run from it. You can try to hide from it. You can ignore it. You can do whatever, but like you can't unknow. Like
Right.
that's the one thing. Once you know something, you can't
Right.
unknow it.
Right.
And so the thing is, if we didn't have free will to choose God, choosing would be pointless.
Or to choose what we do. Like
Right,
if you
like-
lived a perfect life, there would be
Right. There would be no choice. Like you
it
don't
wouldn't feel perfect.
Right.
You wouldn't know. Like I used to always say there can't be light without darkness.
Right.
And there can't be darkness without light.
Right.
Like both, they can't, neither can exist without
Right.
the other. Right. So that's where that comes in. It's
Right.
like they cannot, good cannot exist without bad.
Right.
Because then it wouldn't be good.
Right.
It would just be. It would just be all it was.
There wouldn't be good and there wouldn't be bad.
Right.
And that's where, you know, Satan coming in and like, you know, trying to overthrow God and then losing and then coming to earth. Like that is where that came from. Like obviously you have two people. Well, you have Satan, which is like a Satan, and you have God, which is God. And so like, it's like what I can say is like, I understand not liking your job.
Right.
But I don't understand not liking your job, and so you decide to kill everyone else that works there.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like that's what I mean. Like
even okay,
it's just
Let's
extreme.
get into that. Even like school shooters. Okay, obviously a very touchy subject. That you know everybody has their belief. They believe it's gun
Yeah.
control will solve that problem.
Yeah.
Not in America.
No,
because
I actually-
the other countries that even have strict gun laws, they also aren't as completely unhinged and mentally unstable
Right.
as Americans,
Right.
because America is such a melting pot,
Yeah.
and America has so much going on.
Right.
There's other countries, they don't even like allow social media. Okay.
Yeah.
You're not even allowed to like have it.
And I don't
So-
think that kids should either. Like I don't think that I think that most kids their brain shouldn't be exposed to the judgment of that many people immediately. And like it's like, to me, like giving a kid unfiltered access to social media at any age.
I shit you not. I think adults like can't handle it.
No, literally. I think if you're literally under the age of 18, because that's technically an adult, like, and I'm just going by the law, whatever. I think, you know, maybe 25 is actually the real number. But like you genuinely like are serving yourself up on a platter for the most hateful people, the most horrific people, like pedophiles and, you know, people that are going to prey on your downfall and be envious and jealous and like all of this stuff they're going to see. And it's just going to exacerbate it because they're only seeing like that one part of your life because like obviously people aren't posting like I'm not going to like go on the internet and be like, you know, like, here's a picture of this fat dump I just took.
Right. Like
I'm
there's not going to be every aspect of your life on there.
Right.
Which, I mean, I will say I've even used our page to get ourselves exposure by doing that.
Yeah.
And that's the unfortunate world that we live in.
Yeah, it's
I'm not
the
saying
only
it's
way
right,
to get traction.
But
No,
sometimes
yeah.
I'll make like, well, normally if it's on like an OF thing, I will say something like, you know, they'll say like, oh, I bet your dad's proud. And I'm like, well, our dad's probably like watching it. Like I'll say something nasty.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm like,
but I mean, that's
am I
like
just
the
doing
truth
the
of
same
it.
thing?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, am I doing the same thing that we're shaming? I'm like, but at the same time, it's like, that's what sucks is
Right.
that's like the only way to fucking
it's the
make
formula
it.
that like
you either sink or you fucking swim.
Right.
And so I'm like, yeah, but it's like
but-
one of those moral things. Like, am I bashing someone for being morally wrong by being morally wrong?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
But also
this
is
am I
pot calling the
spreading
kettle black
awareness?
because I also will say I do blank, 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 blank.
Right.
Clock me.
Right.
Clock me.
Right.
Like this is the thing. Like I'm not here to say that every person should be perfect, but when someone is sitting online and they're doing something that is blatantly evil and they're claiming that it's for the empowerment of women or the empowerment of others or like anything like that.
Camille?
That's I don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know which one. Is it a Bop girl?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then I think you're right. But like I'm not presenting myself online as someone, and I actually take a lot of pride in the way that I present myself, especially on Instagram, because like my page is private for now. I've been thinking about unprivating it, but you guys scare me, so I don't know if I will.
Yeah.
And
no, my personal page is fucking private.
Well, my personal page is already so like very like it's not like I don't
tailored.
It's very tailored to the internet.
I'm
like
not,
it's not like
well, and I don't I think up to 400 now friend
Yeah.
requests on my personal page that I'm never going to accept.
No. Yeah.
Ever.
No, and it's weird like
That's why I made the other one and you made the Tessa Unfiltered and the Heather Unfiltered, because I'm like, you can go follow that one. Like, you're not going to see. I think there's one post that might have some clips of my child in it, which is simply because it was also something that had Tyler
wasn't it like
in
a Father's Day post?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, which
God
I
forbid.
still may
Yeah.
remove eventually because I really don't want.
Yeah, like it's just it has absolutely nothing to do with my friends or family that I trust or anything like that. It's literally the creepos on the internet, and we like I don't think you guys understand. Like, I don't really mess with like the comment. Every now and then I'll throw in a little this or that.
I'm in it.
But
I'm deep.
No,
Deep
I know,
in it.
guys. The hate comments that Heather be getting from some of these grown men who are like in positions of power, men who are like successful, men who are like
on the comments that I make.
Yes, like the amount of hate that she gets,
And they don't even know who we are.
No,
like,
they have no idea who we
Well,
are.
they can see our page, but they don't know
But they
who's
don't know
making
who
the
we
comment.
are.
Or who,
Yeah, exactly. And so that's why it's like you're literally just like, what was that one that's like you should go kill yourself? I'm like,
that
That's
was on
crazy.
Facebook from my personal Facebook. So that they
That's
could see. Well, some of
crazy.
it's public, some of it's private. Depends how it posts.
Yeah.
But he was really disturbing, and he kept going. Like, he would not stop. Like, I was like, why would you, like, you're gross? And even other people were like, yeah, that's gross. And he was just like, no, you have no IQ. You're a fucking idiot. You're a piece of shit.
Right.
You're this, you're that. You're like the worst human in the world.
Yeah,
like,
it's
please kill
weird.
yourself. I hope your children die. And I'm like, that's not that you're mentally
that's
mentally ill.
fucked up. Like, and trust me, I'm a retired
Someone you don't
crash
know.
out. I'm 100% a retired crash out. I have a sharp tongue and I have a quick wit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I can
So I will
Right
literally
back.
probably make you traumatized for a week.
literally, but I'm not out here doing that. Like, I'm not here.
We've been there, done that. And again, even as fucking crash out as we
Yeah.
are or were,
Yeah.
I'm talking. Even Tyler's like, you come up with some shit. Like, I will make you feel like a piece of
Yeah.
fucking shit. I will make you feel bad.
No, literally.
However, I will never say I hope your children die or that
No.
you die.
No.
Those are two things
That's just
that even
crossing
when
the
I
line.
was not Christian, I was a
Right.
crash out, I was a
Right.
fucking mess.
I would
still never
never insult someone's children.
would
Because what
insult-
did they do? Be born?
wish death upon.
Which is weird.
Or speaking of Island Boy's son, people are so fucking horrific. And I don't know why I said it like that.
The Island Boys have a son?
So one of them had a baby. Now this little boy, notably, I hate myself that I just fucking laughed. Notably,
Yeah.
has some. Okay, have
Visually
you seen
has-
Krishan Rock's son?
Yes. It looks like that kid.
They look the same.
Okay, but my problem with that only is
Hold on.
not with you.
I'm
You're
like,
telling me those mothers
stop
didn't
laughing.
drink. You're telling me those mothers didn't drink during
okay.
pregnancy.
So everybody's like they have fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah.
Now, Lord forgive me for having any smirk on my face.
No, it's just
I
such an
have to say
uncomfortable
this
topic. Yeah.
because it's weird that they both look the same. However,
Right.
the things that people are saying now, on the other hand,
Mm-hmm.
there are also people that are like, stop posting your baby.
Yeah.
Okay, you're in the limelight. You
Right.
are. I mean, I don't know if I would even call them. They're a
They're
celebrity.
in a light.
Yeah, they're
A
a
light
light.
is shined upon them.
So when they're doing this, they know that they're opening this baby up to also hate. However, is that fair? No, I don't think that's fair that you have to shelter your baby.
Right.
However, people were Michael Jackson, okay? Fucking weirdest person that you could probably ever
Yeah.
find in your life.
Right.
He had one thing that he was right about.
Not
And
putting
that
those things
child
on, yeah.
was fucking covered.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Literally,
100%.
that baby was covered.
Yeah.
Because is
people
that
are
fair
weird.
that
Yeah.
he has to do that where other people can show their baby off? No, but he
Right.
knows what he is. He knows who he is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's the life he chose. And he does not want his child to be subject
Right.
to that.
Yeah. Because that's not
So I see
fair.
both sides. I do think the things that they're saying about these babies are fucking crazy.
No, I'm like, okay, like
Like crazy.
I feel bad because like
Wait,
sometimes
can
I see yeah, you
hold
can look
on.
something up.
No, I want to show you.
I like giggle at a joke, but I'm like, damn, it's about a kid though. I'm like, fuck, that makes me feel bad that I just giggled at this joke. This kid has nothing to do with that. Like,
I
I'm
know.
so sorry for being like a horrible person, but like,
I hate that it comes up right away.
but like I'm the type of person that laughs in like traumatic. Oh no, I don't even know if I want to see like.
But do you see how the Krishan Rock? Like, I feel like we're talking about a baby right now, and I feel awful. But with that being said,
Sorry,
What?
they were kissing.
oh yeah,
Did they kiss?
okay. So Island Boys make out. They're brothers, and they've also been known to be on the Epstein Island. So we'll just let you guys do with what you want with that.
Sorry, I can't watch
Yes,
anymore.
they do.
I've seen enough. I've definitely seen more than enough. I am traumatized. What? I never look on the Island Boys page. I forget about them.
I don't. It's
the only thing-
I looked at one video of the baby, and now it's my whole
it
life.
pops up. Yeah, that's the crappy thing. It's like Instagram's like, oh, this one niche thing that you looked up this one time. Like, we're gonna just keep watching it forever.
So-
no, I definitely okay. So I think that's twofold. One, people should not be on the internet making fun of a baby. Like, it's a baby.
Right. And so with that being said, like we
Right.
just
Right. We just
did.
giggled. We just made fun of a baby a little bit. We shouldn't be doing this on it. But also, if you know
that people are hating
that
like
people,
this.
it's not even just that. Like, if it was someone that wasn't the Island Boys, because they already get so much hate on the internet, you know what you are putting your child into. Like, you know what you are doing.
Yes.
Like, it's
Yes.
undeniable. You know for a fact, no matter what, when you post that child on the internet, you're going to
Yes.
get so much hate.
Yes.
And eventually, I don't know if you know this, but babies, they like grow up.
They like grow up and could possibly
and then
see this.
maybe like,
Yeah.
let's say, I don't know, crazy. They like learn to read.
Right.
I don't know.
use,
And
like,
they can see with their eyes and they can like
electronics
hear
and,
and they're
like,
like,
the
oh.
internet.
And then all of a sudden they're getting all of this internet hate from when they're a baby. It's like, oh, you're that baby that blah, 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 blah. Like it never goes away. Like, I mean, peanut butter baby. People are going to make fun of that kid forever.
Oh yeah.
He was just covered in peanut butter.
Over a century ago in 1910, the Flexner Report, funded by John D. Rockefeller and the Carnegie Foundation, re-engineered medical education from a holistic, whole-body approach, which appropriately treated the body as an interconnected system, to a compartmentalized approach under the guise of specialized medicine. They shut down or consolidated medical schools, marginalized naturopathic, homeopathic, and chiropractic medicine, replacing them with symptom management and synthetic drugs. Allopathy is a marketing strategy rooted in fear and manipulated science. This philosophy carried into veterinary medicine, resulting in over-vaccination, unnecessary surgeries, and manufactured food, just like they did for people. They call it care, but it's predatory and based in profitability. The truth? Toxicity, compromised immunity, and chronic inflammation. They're not fate. They're engineered. And so is your power to undo them. We built 3 targeted formulas to return the body to homeostasis, for pets and people. To detox, defend, and restore. We are the correction to decades of corruption. We are vengeance.
Well, and then the problem too, I think, with the viral baby shit is that, no pun intended, because we all know that there's also people, fucking psychos. But anyways, is there's like that false sense of fame because they also fizzle out. So especially if they're like toddlers and they get like this huge fame all of a sudden, it's like it's like the Haktua girl, like then it goes away and you're like, who the fuck are you anymore?
Right. Exactly.
You're not famous.
I hate when they use children and babies and stuff for virality. Like, because it also makes me feel like, okay, Island Boys, you're slipping, so you're gonna put your baby on the internet, so you're getting more views.
How many times are people using their oh my god, there is a video going around that's super viral right now of a dad sitting on a balcony that has like the slots are like little skinny metal bars, like slots in this, and it's like off a cliff, and it's like their deck, and the mom is filming it and goes, when you leave the baby, this is what happens when you leave the baby alone with dad. Now, the dad's sitting in a chair and has the baby standing on his knees, and the baby's holding onto the railing, and the dad's not holding the baby. The baby's just standing there holding onto the railing.
Right.
And the mom's like, I nearly had a heart attack. Now, the internet is split. Well, I'd say 80-20.
Yeah.
80% are like, are you fucking serious? For views, a millisecond, this could have turned real fucking real tragic.
Yeah.
Unless it's like some kind of green screen or AI. It doesn't look like it. It looks real.
Yeah.
But that is where I have a problem. Is now, was that set up? Did the mom know already? Were they like, if we do this, we're going to go viral? Did she really just walk in and that's what the dad was doing?
Like, is the dad on full alert about to grab the, like, did you just put your hands down for the video or like what?
But I mean, it could take,
We'll
clip the video. We'll clip the video and you make your determination. Are people like, when people use their babies for like fucking clickbait or like,
it's weird
views.
It's weird. I cannot stand,
and
like,
putting them in danger.
It is because like it's like you're putting so much about them. So like if someone ever tries to come and kidnap your kid, they're oh well,
aside from that,
you know, your mommy and daddy and your auntie and uncle blah blah blah, like, and it's like, oh, they know everyone in my family,
right? And you can't tell me that people can't figure out where things are, where people can do Google image and like figure shit out, like where you literally are.
You can look on the back of someone's car and tell how many people are in their family, what sports their kids are in, what school they go to, what, like on your license plate, what county you live in.
Right.
So like it's like, that's literally just from looking at the back of someone's car when they have those little family things and they're like,
there was like this one thing that said, I think it was like, oh my God, what was it? It even said like, I support law enforcement or something. And I was like, it's really sad that I would not put that on my car.
No, because you don't want to be targeted.
Because exactly.
Yeah.
Which is like people will say, oh, but you should support what you want to support. And it's like, yeah, but also I don't want to be a walking target.
Right. That's
and then people you can go even further and be like, well, they know your husband's a cop, so they're going to follow you home because they already want to like find him, and they're going to be like, oh, well, I think that's what her car looks like. Oh, that's the sticker that she has on her car. Like there's all these identifying like things, and it's like people may think that's paranoia, but it's like,
but it's true. And like the other thing is like I have some very let's very liberal people that
Mm-hmm.
are in sort of relation to me in a way.
Yeah.
I know some people, right?
Yeah.
I know some people, they're very liberal. They made me, I did not ask, they made me a car decal that says FDT.
What's that?
F Donald Trump.
Oh.
It's like Foxtrot Delta Tango or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you have lost your ever-loving mind.
You're like,
If
I'm
you
not
think
putting
for
anything
one
political on my
second,
fucking
I'm gonna
car.
put a political thing on my car.
And you know what? People might look at that as you're not being
You're
standing
you're
by
not
your
getting
shit.
your
You're
blah,
not
blah, blah,
being
blah.
fucking tough. Like,
And I'm like,
I'm not going to be a fucking idiot. I'm not going to
No,
be a
I'm not
target.
stupid.
I'm not going
Like-
to walk around with
right.
something on my car. So when I
Right.
park it somewhere and some psycho
Exactly.
fucking maniac extremist
100%.
is going to walk by and key my car. I mean, people were keying Teslas without even knowing what your political party
Exactly.
is.
Literally
Half
to
the
the
people that bought
point,
Teslas were fucking Democratic liberals that
started-
wanted to do fucking
like electric vehicles.
because
like,
they wanted to
because
do
they're like better for the environment. I'm like,
I can't even.
and they're
I can't even
to the
speak.
point
I'm like
they're
stroking
getting
out.
those stickers that
and
are
they're
like,
getting their keys carded
No,
by
they're-
other
they're-
Democrats. Like,
it's
where?
crazy.
Like,
It's
what?
crazy to me. And the other thing is like, do you know, they're like, oh, you don't stand for it, like blah blah blah. Okay, name one single time you saw Princess Leia wearing a shirt that said "I hate Darth Vader." Name one time
Let's
you
get
ever
into
saw
Star
that.
Wars,
No, like
'cause
name one actual
it's like my
time you
favorite.
ever saw Luke Skywalker with a tattoo that said "I hate the."
Let me tell you something.
The what is the opposite of the rebellion? The order. I hate the order. Like.
Oh,
They didn't have a bumper
I
sticker
was like,
that
where are you
said
going with this? But yeah, no, 100%. But I am a Star Wars nerd. And so many people, for some reason, I'd like to know why people don't believe that. Because A, that's rude. And B,
Yeah.
duh. And I will say this here and now. I do not like the new ones. I don't like. I am
Yeah.
like. I want like 1970. It's like
Empire
Star
Strikes
Wars,
Back,
and
like,
New Hope all
yeah.
day long. That is my favorite one.
Yeah.
I know it's not the first one because we're talking prequels here, but
No, but
it's the first one that was released,
right, and it's good. It's great.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's
like,
the best.
but
I
that's
don't
what I'm
like Jar
saying,
Jar
like,
Binks. That fool's fucking annoying
he
and weird,
scares
and
me.
I can't do all the CGI, whatever you call.
Jar Jar Binks scares me.
It's not a real thing.
No,
Is it a real? It's not a person dressed up, right? I think it's a computer.
I think some of it is a person.
Is it?
I definitely think so, but I do know.
Or
the
no,
thing-
that's not the same as them wearing those balls. This is showing my lack of technology.
No, like the things
the
all
little
over them.
things. That's
Yeah.
just a person for the movements, but it's not
Right.
a person
right.
in like a suit.
I don't know. I really couldn't tell
You
you.
never
this
know where
one.
the fuck we're gonna go with this
I
podcast.
no, literally, we were talking about Jesus. Now we're talking about Star Wars.
We're talking about Star Wars, but Star
But
Wars
that's
is
what I mean,
definitely God supports Star Wars.
100%. And so like I actually like he told
The
me
dark
specifically-
side. I think it's actually
Biblical.
very biblical.
Yeah, I feel that way about this anime that I'm watching right now. Well, I mean, it's called Demon Slayer, so
I've heard of it. I think I've heard of it.
it's.
I
not-
mean,
it's a little. It's.
I'm
it's
probably thinking of like a band or something.
no,
but-
like I will say, like Tanjiro, the main character, very much
Or
is
like a
giving,
song. I don't
he's
know
very
what I'm
much giving
thinking.
Jesus. Like he's very much giving like that.
I think
that
there's subliminal
archetype.
shit and stuff.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I mean, they're literally slaying demons, so like that's like kind of a thing. Like
well, yeah,
yeah, they're like
I mean-
demons are bad. Let's kill them. I'm
Right.
like, yeah. But the thing about him, like, okay, so this is why I love this character is because he like after like because you have to like chop their head off for them to die, and you have to be like a specific swordsman, whatever.
Okay.
That's not really important.
You're all-
When
I
the
digress.
demons are like disintegrating and dying, it flashes back to their life when they were human before they turned into a demon.
Okay.
And so literally the thing about Tanjiro is every single time one of them like dies, he will pray over them. He's like I killed you because it was necessary, but
Right.
you were a human before.
Right.
And I have empathy for you
Right.
for the path that you've chosen.
Right.
And oh my God, I love it. But like stuff like that. So
actually, really,
No.
I'm into it, and I don't
No.
do anime.
No, if you're gonna watch
But-
any of them, you should watch Demon Slayer. Literally, I'm sobbing my eyes out. Like,
Oh.
multiple. Like, I'm literally. There's like a couple things that happen, and I'm like, like, oh my
Oh.
God, like, and even like there was this one that was like he was like the whole thing is like he was trying to create his own like family, and like he was like Tanjiro says like you'll have to learn that ruling out of fear is never the way to build a bond, and that's why you'll never have a real family because you don't understand that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. This demon is dying, like, after he gets, like, beheaded or whatever. And one of the last things he says, he says a name, and he goes, I forgot I had a sister. And then it like goes into this like flashback.
Yeah.
And it literally, I'm sobbing because it's like
Maybe
just
that's-
one decision changed like the entire outcome. And then even the episode that I just watched,
this
it
is
was
biblical.
like,
And I think that maybe more people need to watch anime
Yeah.
and Star Wars.
no, I actually, and so his sister, like in the beginning, like she gets turned into a demon, but she refuses to eat humans. Like she's like, I'm not. And the whole thing is he's trying to find a way to get her to be a human again. Like they're trying to find a cure so that she can be human again, right? And so like there was this brother and sister like demon that they killed, whatever, and they're like their heads are like arguing right before they're done. And they're like, I hate you, blah blah blah. And then he like puts his hand over their mouth and he goes, you don't mean that.
Right.
He's like, you don't mean that. And then like the girl starts crying because she's like, you know, we really don't mean that, blah, blah, blah. And then Tanjiro's sitting there with his sister and he's like, it's just crazy to think that one decision difference, we could have been in their position and not ours.
Yes.
And I was like,
Free will.
Tanjiro! What?
No, this is what I'm saying, man.
That's what, like, it's all about free will. Yeah.
It's about
like,
free will. And when you look at Star Wars and the
Yeah.
dark side and how much they try to entice, like, you to go to the dark side and how you'll have power, it's like that's Satan.
That's
like,
the other thing. All the demons are like, I'll let you live if you turn into a demon.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I'll
Do
let you
they
live if
entice?
you turn into a demon.
Yes.
And every time he says, no, I would never. I would rather die. And the demons are like, you would be stronger. Your bones would regenerate. Like you wouldn't be broken and battered and all of these things. And still, they're like, not worth it. I'll die
but
before
look
I
at
do
like
this.
when
Like,
Luke is, oh God, we're such nerds.
No, literally.
When Luke is like telling Darth Vader and he's like, no, like I don't want to kill you. Like you're my dad.
Right.
And like it starts to kind of like wear him down a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's like showing that soft side for a second. It's like he didn't give in to that. He didn't give in to the dark side. He didn't give in to hating his father, even hating him after all the evil he's done.
after he
he even hurt
didn't
him.
he literally kill Padme?
And he cut his hand. Like
Yeah. He
and
literally cut
not
his
only
hand off, yeah.
not only that, but killing like full-blown planets full of people.
Yeah.
Like, just blowing them to
Right.
smithereen, like it just completely.
Right, because the power is enticing. But it's like, I think the one thing that a lot of people don't think about, like, and especially like I think they try to portray this in movies really well as well. Like, at what cost is the power though? Like at what cost? Like you don't understand what it's costing you. You're only thinking about right now, this moment. Like, and yeah, sure, live in the moment. But like the thing is, you have to understand that your actions have consequences, whether they be positive or negative. Nothing is free. Not a singular thing is free except for, I guess, like, I literally can't think of anything. Everything demands sacrifice. Like every single thing.
Well, and we've talked about that. We talked about that on Tyler's podcast, the Counterculture one, about successful people. And we brought up like Elon Musk, like people that have mega money, you know, Jeff Bezos, all these people. But it's like, and people say, oh, they must have sacrificed so much with their family and their kids and this and that. And it's like, yes, but they have all this money now, but at what cost?
Right.
Like how, like we said, Elon has how many baby mamas? Like, so people in the real world, I'm not talking about these big people.
They have all this money, they have all this power at the cost of our world though.
Right.
Like look at all of the trash dumps and all of the
like people that, let's just call them normal people, not like these big people. Like just a CEO that works 9 days a week. And,
literally,
you know,
like it's
more
always
days
working.
than there are in
Like,
a week, more hours.
And
than
they're
there are in a
making
day.
tons of money, but
like at what sacrifice? Like, do you consider that rich? Like they don't see their wives, they don't see their kids, and okay, yeah, they're trying to set them up for the future, but it's like, what about the present? They're missing the present for them to have a future. So then they die, and then the mom dies, and the kids have what, money, but they don't have
they don't have their dad. They don't have their provide.
Right.
And I feel like that's like a huge thing, and I do feel like that's why like like honestly, we have such like a greediness for like money and overconsumption and all of these things. And like, don't get me wrong, like I make a decent amount of money. Like you know, but I wouldn't call myself like rich. I would say like probably like lower middle at this point. Like,
but you're living happy, you're living comfortably.
Exactly. I live comfortably. Like I would like to have a little bit more time off. Like that. But like, other than that, it's like not like, I mean, my driving desire when I wake up is not how can I make more money,
which that's really what I mean. Then back to, we always go full circle to the stuff we talk about, back to OnlyFans. What is their main? They don't say, oh, I enjoy doing this, aside from demonic Bonnie Blue. They say this, I'm capitalizing off making money, and you're all sleeping on it, and you're all fucking stupid, and I'm making money, and I just bought my 5th house, and this and that and all the above.
It's like, at what cost?
It's like, okay, good for you. The American dream used to be have a family, get married, start your career, and then you stay in that career. Your wife nurtures, takes care of the home and the kids. Okay. And then you retire at a decent age, and play golf and live your life. And you and your wife maybe travel just, like, a little bit. And that was attainable. Yeah. And that's what you did. Right. And then your kids grow up and maybe follow in your footsteps, or you leave them a house and you leave them a little money. Yeah. And now that's not good enough.
Right. No, it's not. Like, it's literally because we have so many people that want to get into real estate and want to be landlords and want to do all this stuff. And I'm like, you are literally just buying a place, jacking up the price, and making someone else pay for your lifestyle. Like, you're not doing something smart. You're not doing, no, you are sacrificing the labor of another person. By being greedy. And that's how you're getting ahead in life. I'm sorry, but I don't want to do that. Like, there's nothing like talking shit about people on the internet. I don't care. I'll do that all day. That's not costing anyone anything, actually, like, except for maybe myself. Like, energy, time.
I mean, my dad, he wanted to get into, he's in real estate, does mortgage loans. And he said he thought about, you know, he has his real estate license. He's been doing this for years. But he was like, I cannot get into selling houses because of the market. And he's like, I don't feel right selling a house that's close to $1 million. That's not worth it. Like, and seeing these people go upside down, and they're like barely able to afford it, and they're just barely getting approved. And he's like, oh my God, like, I can't find it in my, like, and these people, he's like, these realtors and the brokers will literally work their fingers to the bone to get them approved and get them in that house, knowing that they're like barely able to afford it. And he's like, I couldn't do it.
That's my biggest problem too. That's why, like, I used to work at K Jewelers, and this is like a much smaller scale, but like, diamonds are expensive. And so people come in and there's women that definitely apply for one of those, but like, they'll come in and apply for credit cards, and they'll, like, I know that they can't afford it. Like, this is the thing. I know that you cannot afford this. I know that you're going to get approved for this credit card because it's really easy to get approved for a store credit card. Like, your credit has to be actually atrocious.
Like,
for you
atrocious.
Not to. Like,
same with student loans. Like, if you can't get a student loan, like,
then you're just
do something with yourself.
No, literally pay one bill, please.
Literally, like pay be an adult bill. For 5 minutes.
Just pay a bill. Like, it's and I know that that's like, oh, but you didn't. No, I'm telling you. Pay a bill. Like,
I got myself into $30,000 of debt doing that by having really good credit.
Right.
I got rid of it all.
Same with my friend Gigi. Like, they approved her for an egregiously large amount on a credit card. I'm like, for a college student, you approve someone for that much? Right. I was like, what the frick? Like,
that is
like
they want.
I don't have credit cards that are even like, I mean, her credit card is literally like 4 to 5 times the amount that my credit card is approved for, and I have a decent limit. So I'm like, what the frick? And like, she, like, obviously somebody's not going to understand, like obviously, you know, you have to pay it back, but like, you're not thinking about that when you're a college freshman, sophomore, like,
oh, I'm never going to pay this off.
Right.
Oh,
and
the
plus,
interest
it feels like a safety net, but it's not a safety net. It's like and
then you use it here and there, and then next thing you know, your minimum payment's covering not even the interest. Your balance is literally not going down, and you're like, wait, what's where's that limit? Now it's maxed out, and I don't have any.
Right.
I mean, my husband can afford it, obviously, but he. I mean. My ring is still not. My ring's still being paid for.
Yeah. No, literally.
I mean. I did want a specific one, and he did get it for me. And I gave him options, but he did pick my first choice. So
Yeah.
shout out to him. But
Yeah,
it was
but
not
that's
cheap.
like, but it wasn't at the like. He didn't have to
Right,
take
it
out a
wasn't at
second
the
mortgage.
cost of like, okay,
yeah.
let's not feed our children.
Yeah, let's not.
Like, he can afford
yeah,
it.
let's only do ramen for the next month so that we can afford this.
And I
ring.
made it
like,
very clear.
Yeah.
That if it's not something,
if it's
that
not
is
doable,
feasible,
yeah, then let's not do
not
it. Yeah,
do it.
Right.
But
I was like, yeah, but your ring is so pretty.
It's.
No, but I know.
I had to have the Leo diamond.
I know.
It's a Leo diamond, guys.
Yeah, I figured.
And
Well, I mean, I can kind of tell a little bit.
It has the technology. You worked at K Jewelers? Did they have Leo diamonds yet? It had to be done.
Yeah, Leo diamonds.
The fact that they sparkle, like they literally have patented technology to sparkle the way that they do, and no
Yeah.
other diamond will, is
Correct.
like
life
changing.
and it's
for
a
me,
real
I couldn't go
diamond.
back.
And like you can
Oh, yeah,
tell
no,
because there are
it's
not
even
flaws in there, but they're so like minuscule and like you can't even. But that's how you can. If there are no flaws, it's not a real diamond. Period. You can fight me on it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't care. Like
The
get the
lab-created
fuck out of here with
diamonds
your
have more clarity.
VVS. That's a Swarovski. That's a
God.
Swarovski crystal. That's not a
See,
freaking
and the
diamond.
Leo,
like
I had to get the. What is mine? I don't know. I have the certificate somewhere. 'Cause
wait, show me.
There's the Leo.
Are you asking like what your carat is?
No,
what your,
my Leo something. I don't
Yeah.
know. Mine, but they had a lab created one and genuine
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I wanted the genuine one because it just feels weird to know it's created. They're like the lady who tried to tell me after when I was getting it clean, she's like, the only difference is that it's not harvested. And I'm like, no, it still feels, that's like saying lab created meat.
yeah.
It's not. No, you're not gonna.
No, it's not,
I
yeah.
can't. I'm not. Hey, look. I'm probably gonna get fucking. There's probably gonna be women that are like, I have a lab created ring. I'm not talking shit.
No, you can have a lab created
You
ring.
could
if you
have
want.
what you
You
call
can have
the
whatever. My
fucking
engagement ring I had, it was chocolate diamonds and pink moissanite.
moissanite.
Yeah.
Yes, moissanite.
So-
I've heard that's like a big one that people get.
Yeah.
That looks very much.
It is.
Like a diamond.
I mean, mine was pink, so
And-
it was
but-
cute. But
You know, I'm not hating on it.
Yeah.
By all means, even if it's like you're like, I don't even care about that we could afford it, but I didn't want it. Like that's fine. That's not the point. That's what I wanted. I wanted this
Right.
specific ring.
Yeah.
The Leo diamond.
yeah,
Genuine diamond.
right.
And he could afford it,
And so you got it.
he got it and got approved for it, and it is what it is.
Right.
And I love it. And I'm happy about
exactly.
it.
It's a beautiful ring. Like it is a beautiful ring, and it's like
And
very.
they were like, yes, it's going to be more expensive than the same exact diamond and the same exact ring, same exact carat. This one's going to be more expensive because I saw some rings that were like huge, and they were like about 2,000 less. And I asked the girl, I was like, and they were real diamonds and everything. And I was like, whoa, that's like way bigger than mine. She's like, yeah, but it's not
a Leo.
designer
Yeah.
or whatever they call
So
it. Like
yeah, so there's like
are
Vera
they-
Wang,
when they have, like,
Leo.
a name?
Yeah, it's it's designer.
Designer,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's at K's. I think they have Vera Wang, Leo, the regular K's. They have oh god, well they have Le'Veon stuff, but that's like kind of that's.
And see, I'm not a diamond like connoisseur. I know a little bit. It's
Yeah.
just I liked how this sparkled so much
Yeah.
more than a regular traditional.
Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't say regular because it is a diamond. They cut the nano prisms specifically to
Yeah.
reflect light and
Right.
rainbow light, and
Right.
that's what I liked.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing as any other diamond. You're just paying
It's
for
just
how they cut it.
yeah. And it's just harder to cut it that way without like causing fractures or
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
like all of that stuff. So like I understand like the pricing of it. Personally, because I worked at K Jewelers, I think the entire diamond industry is a scam.
It's disgusting.
Because if
No,
I
it really is.
like, let's say like I'm just gonna put like a random number. Let's just because I don't want to make anyone upset. Let's say it was $5,000.
Right.
Let's just say it was $5,000.
Okay.
It's $5,000 ring. Do you know I would have paid only $1,000 for it because my discount.
Really?
And do you know my manager would have paid only $500 for it?
Oh no, those are marked up. It's astronomical.
Like that's what I mean. Like
That's why like
my
blood
ring-
diamonds. Like that's why they say, and also how they're harvested. Like
well, I probably actually would have paid $2,500, like with mine. But even still, if it was $5,000, because my ring that I purchased, you know, actually I feel like that's just some random lore that I used to be engaged and I just went past that really quick. I was like,
Right,
I don't think I
I
ever
was
like like I don't think I really ever talk about
was like,
that.
so
when I
there's
was
that.
21, I was engaged. I was crazy,
All the-
crazy time,
all the
crazy
engagement
time.
ring, we're all just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, but my ring was retail for $1,200. I paid $430. So
I don't even want Tyler to know.
no, I
Like,
don't edit
do we
this.
know
We're
anybody
like
with-
actually
from
we're
K
like we're like
Jewelers?
from minute like 27 to
Shit.
minute 34.
He would be
Can you-
like, my ring when we got it, it was because the Leo diamonds, the genuine ones were being discontinued.
Right.
Or not discontinued. They still exist, just not sold
No,
by
no, they're
K.
just
You have to
not-
buy them direct.
yeah.
And it was still expensive, and it was, I think, like
Yeah.
70% off. Something,
Yeah, like there was like a big sale going
yeah,
on,
something
yeah.
off. So
Yeah.
we still got it.
At a great price.
I would never say how much it was
Comparatively,
because people would be like horrified.
Do not. That's why
They'd be
I
like,
said
"You're
That's why I
disgusting."
said $5,000, and that's what we're gonna
Yeah,
leave it at. Like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
because one of my
I mean, it's not like I shouldn't say
No.
it's not like astronaut. It's not like
no, it's not like
$50,000 or something. I think-
astronomical, but
yeah,
I have one of my clients got 3.5 carat like VS. Her mom owns
What
a
is
jewelry
VS?
store. VVS is the most clear that you can be.
Oh,
VS
okay,
is second.
okay.
I think like S is like third, and then
Yeah.
you can go all the way like G and H. Like it's like most rings in the container you're looking at G to H value, like very like middle of the line, like nothing
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like, and it's once you get past that, then that's when you get like you move on to your other letters. I don't remember
Like
the
bad.
order of them. Like yeah, they can be worse than G to H, but like
foggy.
but-
Mine's foggy as shit right now because it's dirty.
well, that's different.
But I love when they clean it. It's like a
Yeah,
brand
it's, like,
new
really,
ring. I
like,
don't even know how we got onto this.
well, because we were talking about I said that I used to work at K Jewelers, and that's why I don't like selling things.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah, because I felt so
Dude, I've been in
bad
sales for
getting
10
all
plus
of these
years,
people.
or probably 20 years now.
It makes me feel
I
so
was
bad.
a monster.
Well, whenever it's something that I feel like I know that people don't need, I feel really
Oh, yeah.
guilty.
Yeah.
Whenever it's just like something.
Well, especially when it's beyond their needs.
Right,
Or, I'm sorry,
exactly.
beyond their means.
Yeah, I'm like, if I'm selling a T-shirt, if I'm selling like
Yeah.
lip gloss, if
Yeah.
I'm selling like something like that, I'm like,
Yeah.
you can, if you can afford it, get it. If
Right.
you can't, don't. Like, it's
Right.
not that big of a deal. But like, if you are like, eventually when we start having like live shows and stuff, like,
Yeah.
if you're literally selling your left kidney to come and see us, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do
Don't do
that.
that. Yeah.
Please, please.
I
I'm
like
a
how we think that
person.
somebody would do that.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't put it past people.
I mean,
you know
But
how we are.
I agree. It's the same thing with the car industry, the home industry.
Yeah.
Like those are different scales.
Yeah, like,
Jewelry.
I'm like, guys,
homes,
just go
yes,
get a
homes are necessary,
Toyota. Like,
but-
you don't need a Ferrari. Just get a Toyota. They're like
Yeah.
safe.
And
A
you don't
Lexus
need to
if you
buy
want
a
luxury.
fucking
Like,
new build unless you can afford it, and it does
Yeah.
work out cheaper for you.
Yeah.
But like, start your home buying with like a 10-year-old house. Like, if you can't afford it, don't do it.
right. And that's the thing that I feel like there's been this like falsehood of like, oh, shiny, look at me, look at my stuff, look at my toys. I'm like, but guys, I'm telling you, like 9 out of 10 times, those people are in so much fucking
much debt.
So much debt. Like, I don't have a boat.
So much.
That's
debt.
okay.
Or
Like, I don't
they
have
make a good amount of money and don't have any money.
No, because they're
all of it
all-
goes
wait,
to fucking
all of it
boats,
goes to boats
houses,
and bills
trucks,
and
this,
vacations.
that. Yeah,
And I'm like,
which cool. You're living it up.
yeah,
But you're also like,
you could.
I want to call somebody out right now. God, I hate it, but I can't. Damn it, I can't.
Okay, we're
guys,
not
I
going to
can't.
call anybody out, but
But there's people
yeah,
that instead of it's gonna be so obvious I can't say it. There's people. Let's just say this. There's people that instead of taking care of their children,
yes.
will buy a new this, a new that, a new this, a new that.
100%. You've never met my mom, but you know, one time, literally, she okay, like I was in middle school and I got my first ever like phone, and I'm talking like if you're like, you have to click like 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like just like a
It's
regular
called
flip
T9.
phone. Yeah, T9. Thank you. And I knew.
Don't
that it was
forget,
called
I'm
that,
almost 40.
but I do recall.
Yes.
And so I remember that there was this one time, like, she like probably income tax season, whatever, blah blah blah. She's
Yeah,
like,
she's
money,
like,
money,
tax
money, money.
refund.
Okay, she left her phone on top of the car, and we drove off, and it like fell, right? I'm in the backseat texting my 6th grade friends on my phone. And she's like, Tessa, give me your phone. And I was like, oh, why? And she's like, it's mine now.
Aww.
And I was like, I just got it. And she's like, yeah, but I lost mine. And I go, what the frick, man? Like, this is my first ever phone and you're just going to take it from me? And legitimately, I did not have a phone again until I purchased my own. When I had moved out of her. No, it was literally once in a lifetime opportunity. And I'm like, be responsible with your money, ma'am.
No.
Like, I'm so sorry that you are an irresponsible human being.
But yet there's these people that always have, me and Bradley were just talking about this today. There's people that always have all the toys and have all these things. But like I said, don't have, if you were like, hey man, can you swap me $5? I'm really struggling. They're like, don't have it. Which is fine. Do what you want with your fucking money. But like, if you're living beyond your means, it's like, maybe that's the problem with our economy.
I do think so. And I definitely think so. I think capitalism, like, honestly, is kind of evil. Like, the idea of capitalism, the dream that they sold to us based on capitalism, that, like, ideally, perfectly in a world where, you know, giant corporations don't monopolize things, which I thought monopolizing things was illegal, but I guess it's not illegal.
There's lots of things I thought that were illegal.
It's like, why does General Mills own every single thing?
Everything. Do you understand that
General
Johnson
Mills
and Johnson
and Estee Lauder?
Johnson and Johnson, I didn't even know owned some. Do you know how upset I was when I found out that Sunbum is Johnson and Johnson?
I know
because you think I don't know if they still are, but they were at some point. I was like, oh, this is better than all that evil Johnson and Johnson stuff that everybody says causes skin cancer. And I was like, oh, cool. It's
actually
it's owned by them.
Yeah.
And then
it's
who
the same
bought
thing.
The apple cider vinegar, the Braggs?
Oh, I don't know.
Something with Katy Perry.
She's uncomfortable.
But they were supposed to be very pure. They were like always there. The ones that like didn't add any additives and stuff. And then one of those companies bought it. And everybody's like, now it doesn't have the mother in it. It doesn't have this. It doesn't have that. Anybody who knows about apple cider vinegar, like you're supposed to have it with the mother. And that's the whole point of it. Otherwise it has like no benefits whatsoever. Literally. And it's like,
you can't even really clean with it. Like
now it doesn't.
Yeah, that's weird. No, I completely agree because it's the same thing. Like, so I don't know if you know this, but the makeup industry as a whole is basically owned by Estee Lauder.
I didn't know that.
Even Aveda, when I was going to school there, they did Estee Lauder did a buyout of Aveda. So I'm glad that I went when I did because I graduated from Aveda in 2020 in January. And literally Estee Lauder had just purchased
Which is crazy because I always looked at Estee Lauder as like the old lady brand because you thought, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but they own all of them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, which is crazy. Like, they own so many. Like, I'm pretty sure they own like Maybelline. They own like, they own like, hold on. Actually, let me look because, what major brands?
Oh yeah, there's so many brands that own everything.
What major brands does Estee Lauder own? Okay.
It's like, no.
Oh my God, I actually hate this. Okay. Estee Lauder owns, obviously, Estee Lauder, Clinique, MAC, Bobbi Brown, La Mer, Origins, Darphin, Smashbox, Glam Glow, Too Faced, Bumble and Bumble, Aveda, Tom Ford, Joe Malone, Erin Beauty, everything. They own everything.
How many? MAC?
Yeah. Estee Lauder owns MAC. Estee Lauder owns Clinique. Estee Lauder owns, like, they own so many things. Like, it's insane. Like, you don't think about the fact that, like, and that's the other thing. It's like,
do not pass go.
Literally, I saw this video of somebody like looking on a shelf the other day and they like took a picture and they were like, okay, color coded in red is everything that's owned by the same company. And the whole fucking shelf was red. There was like maybe two, like, it was deodorants specifically. There were maybe 2 deodorants that were privately owned and not owned by a giant corporation.
Which soon will be.
Exactly. It's like you
can try to fight it, but that's the thing, fighting the dark side. They're like dangling the carrot of millions of dollars in front of them, like, we'll buy you and we'll give you 10% royalties and you'll be good and we'll make this company even bigger and then you'll be set. And it's like, don't sell out. Don't do it.
Because
they're going to change your formula. They're going to change the fucking ingredients. They're going to add the bullshit in.
They want us to be sick.
Yeah.
because
They're gonna
there's the medical industry.
outsource it, USA made,
Yeah.
American made. Nope, not anymore.
Nothing is American made anymore. Like it's like
They're gonna outsource it because it's
Yeah.
gonna be cheaper.
It's way cheaper, and then all the carcinogens for all of the what is it, preservatives that you have to put in things to make them last because you're shipping them such a large distance. Like,
I can't believe that Estee Lauder owned
isn't it crazy?
So
Maybe we should do a whole episode about the beauty industry.
on just the fact
The
that
monopolization of the beauty industry. I mean, we could do like a
of
series,
every
like the
I
monopolization
feel like
of
that
like,
could be looked into every industry. Like,
yeah.
let's look at
Well,
these big companies and see what they actually own that I bet
Right.
people don't even know they own.
Exactly.
I didn't know that Estee
Exactly.
Lauder owned MAC. I thought MAC was its own fucking thing.
Right. And also like Aveda, that's a school. That's not just a brand. That's like literally like an education
What about
system.
Paul Mitchell?
Paul Mitchell is not owned by Estee Lauder.
I was gonna die.
I don't think like it did say Aveda in there, but it did not say
God.
let me see.
I'm looking at my ring. I'm due for a
What
cleaning too.
about Paul?
Everybody who has K Jewelers, go do your 6-month cleaning so you don't
Do
lose your warranty.
cleanings. Yeah, you don't want to lose your warranty
I
because
just
if a
called and they're
diamond
like, you're
pops
due
out
this month, and I was
you'll
like, huh.
lose your warranty.
I'm like big on it because I don't want to. It's lifetime.
Okay, so Paul Mitchell is family owned. It says family owned parent company
I'm
founded
like-
in 1980 by hairstylist Paul Mitchell and entrepreneur John Paul DeJora. Owns and operates before it. Yeah, it's
Okay.
yep. Paul Mitchell. They
Don't
are
sell out.
privately
Don't sell
owned
out.
and
Don't sell out.
independent. Yeah. Pioneers in cruelty-free beauty. When Aveda sold out, I was so upset because Aveda was the last school that did holistic,
Not
that
anymore,
did
I'm
Eastern
sure.
medicine, that did non like only plant-based
I doubt
things.
anymore.
Yeah, and because like they swore they were going to leave the formulation of things alone.
I don't believe that.
I'm like probably
I like
until
how
their
I thought
contract.
Origins was supposed to be like that, all natural, mineral, like powders.
Yeah, I like some of like I have one Origins like under eye cream, and it's
Yeah.
okay, it's fine. But I have others that I much prefer. So like it's
I
like,
want to do that. I want to research whether like what they like once the company took over, what changes were made,
I feel like
and if any.
I feel like
Because I feel like changes like that's In-N-Out's biggest thing. In-N-Out
Yeah.
is like we will never fucking sell
Yeah.
to like a big corporation, and we will never expand to the point where we can't get our ingredients
To
and
where
our
we need it to
quality
get, yeah.
and we will not sacrifice our quality. That's why
Yeah.
I'm like, find a plant somewhere or build one yourself and
Yeah.
fucking raise your cattle, do what you need to do, and get your ass out here because I can't
Right.
take it anymore. I need me
Yeah.
some fucking In-N-Out
yeah, I know.
immediately. Like it's the most
there's an In-N-Out in
depressing.
Texas.
There is,
Yeah.
and we stopped there driving here because I knew that I was gonna fucking be depressed once I got
Yeah.
here, and there's no In-N-Out.
I feel that.
Steak and Shake and Culver's and all that shit don't cut it. I
No.
need my In-N-Out.
In-N-Out is different. I like
Christian-based,
Whataburger.
Good values.
No,
too.
it is. I
Pays their
think that's
employees
so
good. My
cute.
son worked there. Both my brothers still work there. We're like
Yeah.
an In-N-Out family.
Yeah.
Good company. Did not shut down during fucking COVID. They support and send money to prevent child trafficking and sex trafficking. They are a good ass company. Their quality's good. They keep their prices down.
Right.
Be like In-N-Out. Everybody be like In-N-Out.
Yeah. Get in and then get out. No, I'm
They
just
also
kidding.
don't use seed oils. Okay, bye.
Yeah. Seed oils are not that great. Actually,
You're all not that
do you know, this is about someone, like Five Guys, like one time,
Yes.
they use peanut oil, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
I
one
thought they
time-
changed to tallow.
Well,
just recently.
they probably
Alleged.
have allegedly recently, but they back when I was in college, I met up with one of my friends, and it was me and my ex fiance, and then this guy. But we were all friends. We had all gone to high school
Never
together.
saying
and
anything
we
other
all-
than ex-fion for the rest of my life.
Literally, I'm like, you don't deserve the say.
The
You don't
full
deserve
word.
a say. Okay, but yeah, that's why you're just a fion. Anyways, so no, literally a fiend. That's all you are. And so I didn't know he was allergic to peanuts. Okay, okay, like this is the thing. And so like we pull up, I'm like, oh, like I'll buy you dinner, like no big deal, like yeah, blah blah blah. And he's like, girl, you trying to kill me? And I go, I mean, like it's a burger, it's not. And he's like, I was like, since when do you eat like healthy like that? Like, I mean, I thought you would like. And he was like, but I'm allergic to peanuts. And I was like,
So
there's
what if you brought it to him and he didn't?
exactly, that's what I mean. I'm like, you like that's something you lead with. Like
Right.
if you have a severe peanut allergy
Right.
and we're about to go to dinner,
Right.
like maybe say, hey, by the way, I have a
Right.
severe peanut allergy. Maybe let's not go to the place that has like peanuts lying
What
in
if
the
you-
walkway.
Dude, peanut allergies are so gnarly.
Because it's like,
Like,
what
how
do you mean
like
a
survive?
peanut? No,
but
I'm
how
like,
do you
how
survive?
did you get
Like
allergic
everywhere
to it?
has, like, literally on every package you ever see, it says like has been exposed
To nuts.
To nuts.
Like, I mean,
Like in some way. Like how does one live like this?
I just don't understand.
Again, you
how
never
people
know where we're
get
gonna go on
allergic
this
to
fucking
peanuts.
podcast.
Like, how do they get like what happens?
Did you know? I swear to God, people don't believe me. But Logan has been to several allergists because he's got all sorts of problems.
gonna
But
look it up.
the allergist, I went to a specialist, a well-known specialist that people like wait to get to see, told me that we're the only country that has allergies, and people will fight me to the death on that. And she's like, I studied abroad. I've been to several other countries, and they do not have allergies like we do. Do you think that the African village has allergies? They don't. She said they literally do not have allergies. She said even many European countries, no allergies. And I'm not talking about seasonal. I'm talking about all these
Just in general?
nut allergy, dairy allergy, fucking this, that, and all the above. She's like, they do not exist. They do not exist. It's environment. It's all the shit we're exposed to. She's like, there was no such thing as like giving your child peanut butter to test if their throat's gonna fucking close.
Oh my gosh.
Like, where did this develop? Like you said, why is this a thing? So, I don't know.
I don't
the
like that
validity
this
to
says
that.
this. Sorry. Sorry, ChatGPT is starting to scare me now.
But get away from me with ChatGPT. I
'Cause it
rebuke in the
says-
name of Jesus. Jesus' name, I rebuke.
Well, it's just okay. So it says,
GPT
I said, are
is
allergies as
demonic.
common elsewhere as they are in America? Like, obviously, it says not exactly the U.S. has some of the highest report. I expected that, right?
See?
So
But
I
people
was
tell
trying
me
to
I'm
see,
wrong.
I was trying
They
to see
have
like
the
what
highest-
the other ones are. So like it's like in the UK, like
They don't have
they do
allergies.
have peanut allergies, but that's really it. Like that's really
And
the
it's
only
rare.
Exactly.
It's like a rare thing. Every
in-
kid is allergic to fucking everything here. Every kid has eczema. Every kid has some kind of fucking problem.
Yeah, it says in Asia, like sometimes they have allergies to like wheat or shellfish, but I'm like, well, they eat so much seafood.
All they
Like,
eat.
yeah.
Oh my God. We
Africa-
should not say so.
No, it's okay. You're telling me that these countries that are lined
I
with
can't
water
breathe.
don't eat seafood? Like, that would be stupid if they didn't. Like, it's like, yeah, let me not eat the one source of food that I have. Like, come on. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I've never met an Asian person that doesn't eat seafood. And if you are an Asian person that doesn't eat seafood, then let's meet so that I cannot have that anymore. Like, what do you want from me? Like, yeah, obviously that's there. But in Africa, they don't really have food allergies. And in the Middle East, it
They don't
says,
have food.
that's what it says, actually. It says that because they have limited access to healthcare. And it's not funny, but like, damn, people really be allergic to shit, but not really, not like in the US. Like every other country has like one thing. In the US, we have like everything else. It's like, what can you be? But the reason that ChatGPT scares me.
I can't get back from it.
I know. It says in countries like Israel, peanut-based snacks are introduced early on so that they're not allergic to peanuts. I don't care. I'm not gonna just give my baby peanuts just in case. Like, what do you mean? Like, let's just test it out.
He said, what about, like, can you give me some more countries?
No, that's all the countries that it said. I'm just
I told
saying.
you Africa doesn't have.
No, they really don't. They really don't. Like, that's like, I'm like, so is it that we're actually like allergic to these food, or is it, I don't know, all the freaking processed chemicals that they put into everything? Like, yeah, I'm not allergic to peanuts. I'm allergic to fucking like cyanide, bro. Like, that's what you keep putting in this shit. Like, I don't have a peanut allergy. I have like a toxin allergy.
I have a carcinogen allergy.
I'm allergic to carcinogens, and unfortunately, you keep putting them in our foods for some reason. Like, I'm not allergic to peanuts. I'm allergic to red dye 40. Like, I'm like,
fuck.
that's why every time I eat a freaking hot Cheeto, I get inflamed, you know?
But
internally.
I said that to somebody once about the no allergies other places. I don't think she meant like that allergies just simply don't exist, but she said there are some countries that literally there's no like reported, documented allergies. Like
they can
here,
just eat whatever.
every kid here has eczema. I'm telling you.
And allergies.
I'm talking like 10 and under has fucking eczema.
Yeah. I think
Every
it's
single
McDonald's, honestly, but I do love meat.
Or, I mean, let's not get into this, but it could be the...
Oh. Yeah, when you say things like, vaccines cause autism! Sorry.
And vaccines cause all sorts of autoimmune diseases. Ah!
It's like, okay, so there's certain ones
Which
I
I'm
stand
not saying...
by.
I'm not... Look.
Wait,
I don't fucking know. I'm
There's
not a
not
doctor.
a tuberculosis vaccine. Did you know that?
There's not? Wait, what?
No, you can get TB tested, but there's not a vaccine. Because one time...
I thought that's what...
It's not. You're just getting tested. My friend...
No.
who's
I
a
thought there
nurse-
was. That's what the...
The people that get the holes in their
The
arms.
Tdap is for... I thought that covered tuberculosis. And what's the fucking thing when you get stuck by a rusty ass screw? That's what the Tdap is for. What is that
But it
called?
doesn't cover tuberculosis. That is oh my god, what is it called when you get
tetanus.
Tetanus. Yeah, that's just tetanus. Because I said that, like, I was talking to one of my friends that's a nurse. Like, well, I was doing her lashes, obviously, because
Yeah,
she's my client and also my friend. And so I was like, yeah, like, I've gotten this vaccine. I was like, yeah, and a tuberculosis vaccine. And she goes, that's a what? And I was like, oh yeah, I got a tuberculosis vaccine. She's like, that's not real. No. You do.
Someone fact check us on this,
someone
I'm sure.
stuck you with something, and I was like, yeah, like, I got a job at a hospital.
Oh, when you got
the
pricks
I was like,
no,
yeah,
it's
and
a
they
test.
like
that I know.
they like gave me a shot, and they like tested me for tuberculosis. She goes, those are separate things.
Yeah.
The shot had nothing to do with the tuberculosis. And I was like,
I thought there was too, though. I thought
but there's
was.
not. But
I
there,
knew that
she was
there's
like,
the
there's
test.
not, and I trust her. So she's.
I didn't know. That's what I'm saying. We don't even know what the fuck we're getting.
Right.
We're doing at this
I'm
point.
like,
they don't tell you. They're not like, this is this, and
Yeah.
here's what it's for, and here's
It's weird.
Like, it is like, this is what you need. This is what you need. So
Yeah, that's
here's
why
some-
I don't like to be on like.
I'm not even anti.
Any
Look,
traditional-
I'm not. Listen,
I'm not anti.
I'm not getting going there.
No,
But
LOL.
But
No, I'm not.
I'm not anti, and I'm not pro. I'm do the research, and
please.
if it's needed.
Then
Let's
let's
talk
do
about
it.
it. Let's
Then,
talk
yeah,
about it.
let's see
like
what
you're
our
not going to
options
just tell me
are.
this is what you need and go fuck yourself if you don't do it.
It's the same thing with you're prescribing me medication. I know you're guessing and checking. I know that you are.
Right.
I know that you are.
I've watched my doctor Google it
That's
the
what
same
I'm
way
saying.
I would have. Literally the same way I would have. I know they do have medical sites that they go to that
Yeah.
obviously regular people don't have access to.
Yeah.
But one time I was on a fucking telehealth with my endocrinologist, and I will never forget. She goes, oh, I was asking her about berberine, which is a supplement that can be used for help with PCOS in
Right.
conjunction with metformin. And I had already read the first article that came up when I Googled it. And she goes, oh, and she starts reading it. And I was like, oh, I found that on Google. And she's like, oh, yeah, that's what I just did. And I was like, I don't know why it disturbed me so much. I thought there was
that's
some magical
disturbing.
land that the doctors went to
No,
get their
it's just
information.
like-
And I was like, wait, what do you mean
Google?
you Googled it?
You Googled it?
Are you fact checking this?
I'm
Are you
about to tell you
cross-referencing this
something.
bitch? Like, you just Googled my Medicaid. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I'm about to tell you something.
What?
You're not gonna like it. So I had a person. I interacted with a person today. Okay, and that person works in an OR. And she told me that ever since she's been working in the OR, she has an extensive list of multiple hospitals in Orlando that she has a do not let them touch me list. And so she said she has seen very frequently during procedures, a doctor will pull out ChatGPT because they can't remember what they're supposed to do next. I'm not joking. She says this happens way more than you could possibly imagine. These doctors are literally mid-surgery Googling how to do it. Isn't that insane?
I don't want to anymore.
Right. I don't want to know anymore. Yeah. And so I was like, so if I ever need a surgery, she goes, come to me. I have the list of people that you should not go to. She's like, most everyone else is fine, but this list, do not. She's like, I will not let these doctors touch me. And I'm like, oh, that's like so encouraging. That's like so great.
Like
and
new
so
fears
wonderful and so
unlocked.
No,
New
literally.
fears unlocked.
I knew
Like,
I knew that you wouldn't like that because
and in an emergency, it's not like you can sit there and research your fucking doctor. You're
right.
Gonna get
I'm
what
like,
you
wait,
get.
are you on?
You're like, hold on, are you on the
I'm
list?
like, hold on, let me call.
Yeah.
Hey, is Dr. blah, blah, blah on this list?
That's what I'm saying. We have to just trust these people. And that's crazy. You just have to trust them.
And a lot of them are just Googling.
What time is it?
They're just Googling it. It's 10:16. I
guess
feel
we
like
could wrap it up.
we're close to a natural end, but like it's also like
I just opened my phone and it was on Instagram and it says people are betting on if Ghislaine, God, I don't know why her name, because it's like Ghislaine. I just
Yeah.
want to say it like that. Maxwell will expose Epstein's client list to Congress. Odds of her testifying are spiking after she reveals that she's ready to reveal the truth. She's absolutely going to testify anything to crawl out of that cell, but I hope every word earns her 5 more life sentences. What? Half of Congress after, now it's just a bunch of memes. So interesting. We'll see how that
weird.
goes.
You know what? I hope she does. And if she ends up committing suicide in these next few days.
Fuck, man. I know. That's our only chance.
No, literally, Galen,
And what does
say
that
it.
mean? They hope she gets 5 sentences for what she says? I'm confused.
Like,
She's already...
I hope she just stays in jail.
Right. It doesn't sound like she's trying to get out. That's the interesting part. She's not
I
like,
did see
release
something that
me.
like
Is she?
allegedly she asked
Allegedly?
like Trump, and Trump's like, no fucking way.
Oh, to pardon? Oh, yes, I
Yeah.
did see that. I
But
did
I'm
see
like,
that.
But I'm like, okay.
I did see that. She asked for a pardon, and he said it's unlikely, or there's no... Who fucking knows?
Yeah. I wish Trump would
And
say,
who knows what we could
no
believe just
fucking
because
way.
somebody posted it on fucking Instagram?
Right. You literally can't believe anything. Sorry, there was dust, so I wanted to make a heart.
Oh, God, now I'm
Don't dust it. It's a heart now. It's cute.
You know...
I know you're gonna look at it. You're like,
I
ugh!
feel unhinged since getting back from vacation. Like, I can't
Dust to
get
your
things
side. No, I'm just kidding.
back to... I'm
like,
just like,
I just leave this portion of the desk very
my
dusty.
pen.
Like,
yeah.
no, but yeah, I think this is probably like a good place to wrap up. I feel like we definitely went on a little bit of a whirlwind today.
I don't know what just happened.
Word vomit, and that's what happened. But honestly,
That's where you come on this journey with us. Is
Yeah.
You never know where it's going to take you.
you never know where
We
it's
don't
gonna
know
take
what we're going
you.
to say. We don't know where we're going
Yeah.
to go.
I'll say
We
the
don't
wrap
even
up of it
know.
all. There's a reason why the rebellion didn't publicly speak about the fact they were rebelling. Let's say that.
Yeah.
You just watch what the fuck you're putting on the internet.
Yes.
It's that simple. It's that simple. If you have a problem with something, maybe, I don't know, posting it all over Facebook, telling everybody what you're going to do about it, what you're not going to do about it. Maybe that's like not the
Right.
thing to do. Maybe just do it.
Just do it.
Or maybe just don't.
I mean, we really don't care.
Support who you want. Don't support who you don't want. But honestly, like
Don't go to the dark side.
Don't go
Watch
to the
Star
dark
Wars
side.
and watch anime.
You should watch Demon Slayer.
And live a good life.
The movie comes out on my birthday.
And what do we say?
What?
Find God, handle your shit.
Oh yeah, find God, handle your shit. Like, actually, talk to God, not to me. I don't. That's what. If you have a problem, go to the
Yeah.
Lord. I can't solve your problems, but maybe, just maybe, the Lord can. Probably. So,
Maybe a MILF can.
Maybe a MILF can, and I love him. So
Just saying.
I do. No hate. I wore it last time. I wore the DILF hat, and now a MILF shirt. I'm just family inclusive.
You're just all
I'm just family friendly.
accepting and
Love DILFs and MILFs.
inclusivity.
If you're ugly, I hate you. No, I'm just kidding. No, like, what? Why would I say that? Okay, we're done.
We're done.
We're done.
Okay,
All right, bye.